Have you ever hit a softball? The idea of stepping into a box and having to hit a moving ball with a round bat can be daunting, especially since you have to hit the ball square in the middle. Batters need good reflexes, timing, vision, and strength, and they have one last thing in common: the basic mechanics of the swing. Today, I'll be demonstrating the proper way to hit, but first, it requires a lot of preparation. Before you hit, you need to stretch, jog, and do some agilities. This will last approximately 10 minutes long. You'll then need to get a bat, batting gloves, and a helmet. In this instance, we will not be using a helmet, but you should always wear one if there's a real pitcher pitching in case there is a wild pitch. In order to be a successful hitter, one must know the proper technique to hit. Today, I'll be demonstrating how to get in the ready position, how to prepare for the ball coming, and how to swing properly. First, let's look at the correct way on how to get in the ready position. It is every batter's option of where they want to stand in the box. You can stand in front of the plate, in the middle of the plate, or behind the plate. I prefer the middle. Now, make sure you position your legs shoulder width apart. To ensure that you can reach the outside pitches, touch the end of your bat to the outside corner of the plate. If you aren't able to do so, you will need to take a step in until you are able to do so. Since you have now positioned yourself in the spot you feel most comfortable, you need to make sure that you have a slight bend in your knees to help increase the power. Lastly, you should have 60% weight on your back leg and 40% of your weight on the front. Now, since we have established how to get in the ready position, we can begin to learn the next step. Now, we must learn how to prepare for the ball coming. You must learn how to hold the bat properly. This means that your left hand's knuckles should be in line with your right hand's knuckles. This will help you to snap through your swing to add more power. While the pitcher is getting her sign and preparing to pitch, keep your hands loosely gripped and the rest of the bat on your shoulder. You will keep this position until the pitcher starts her pitch. When the pitcher starts her motion, you will lift your bat off your shoulder at a 45-degree angle between your head and your shoulder. If you do this step correctly, your elbows will begin to form an L. After you learn to prepare for the ball, the final step is to learn the right technique to swing. The first thing you need to do is make sure not to watch the windup so you don't get distracted by it. Make sure to just watch the ball in the pitcher's hand so you will never lose sight of it. When the pitch is coming, load your hips as the ball is coming. You'll begin to twist your hips and bring your hands with them. So this means as your hips move, so does your hands. You will need to make sure to lead with your elbows and not your hands. As your hands approach the ball, you should begin to see a V forming between your arms. When making contact, your body will be facing the pitcher and your hips will be fully extended. And your bat will be near a 90-degree angle. Make sure to keep your eyes on the ball at all times. When you finish your swing, your front foot should be opened at a 45-degree angle towards the pitcher. Your weight should be on your back leg, front leg locked, and back leg bent. Your hands should be high and followed through and your shoulders open toward the pitcher. Your eyes should never follow a hit, but remain focused on where you made contact with the ball. Now that your swing is almost over, your hands should end on the opposite shoulder from where you started your swing. Congratulations! You have finally finished your swing. I hope you now know and understand more about how to hit a softball. If you use these 3 techniques I taught you and a lot of practice daily, you'll be ready to hit in no time. If you will exercise these fundamental principles, then you'll become the one hitter everybody on the opposing team hates to see coming.